Hey guys, welcome back to RC Fitness. So today we are going to talk about what is ketogenic diet. But first, do check out my last video in which I have shown my entire day of eating and how do I cook them. Alright, so before getting into the video, to find out what are the myths and truths of ketogenic diet, we should first understand what is keto diet. So, there are two sources of energy for our body, that is the sugar and fats. Most of us use sugar for our main source of energy. The reason being is that we have a lot of carbs in our diet. But what if we take out the carbs entirely from the diet and replace it with fats and protein? So the body turns to fats as the primary source of energy and forms energy molecules called ketones. Now you must be thinking that what are these ketones? Well, ketones are formed in the liver and use up the stored fat already in the body. Let me give you an example. So a person who is 5'3" in height and weighs around 100 kgs, he has a lot of stored fat. The reason being is that he has loaded his body with a lot of carbs throughout the years, sugars and junk. So the body has to maintain a certain level of blood sugar. But by adding so much carbs in the body, the blood sugar rises. So what does the body do? The body starts releasing insulin to maintain the blood sugar. So what if I put him on a ketogenic diet and also on a strict workout routine? So since there is no carbs in his diet, there won't be any insulin spike and there won't be any high blood sugar. So naturally, there won't be any additional stored fat. Also, since he is on this diet, he will be in a state called ketosis, in which his body will be like a complete fat burning machine 24/7 even while he is asleep. Since there is so many health benefits of this ketogenic diet, so why don't people use it? Well, here are the reasons why. Number one, ketogenic diet is a fad. The term fad diet was used for weight loss diets that weren't that popular. Today, the word fad is often misused for diets that don't have common acceptance, such as low-carb diets. However, a lot of research studies have shown that keto diet is not a fad. You can be on this diet for years and be healthy, happy, and more energetic than before. Myth number 2. Keto diet is difficult to follow. People find this diet hard to stick to because it cuts off carbs completely and we are heavily dependent on it, thus depriving of the food we love or are comfortable with. But in reality, the word diet means restriction of certain foods, isn't it? And after all diets restrict something or the other. However, the good thing about keto diet is that it reduces appetite, so you can eat as much as you want till you get satisfied and still lose weight. Sounds good, right? Myth number 3. Keto diet is not good for the heart. We should all understand that fats are not the enemy here, but sugars are. Just because low-carb diets have cholesterol and fats, including saturated fats, people think that it increases blood cholesterol and heart diseases. But in fact, studies have shown that neither cholesterol nor saturated fats cause heart diseases. Myth number 4. Your brain needs carbs to function. This statement is partly true. The reason being that some parts of the brain do need glucose to function. However, the rest part of the brain can easily function on ketones. So since there is no carbs to make glucose, the body converts some protein into glucose in the liver and supplies these parts with it. Not just that, while on keto, your brain works even better than before, thus improving your memory power, focus, and mental exhaustion. Myth number 5. Keto diet makes you feel weak. This is a huge myth that low-carb diets make you feel weak. The reason being that athletes are mostly on high-carb diets, so the belief is that carbs are essential for performance. Reduced carbs from your body does decrease your physical performance, but that's only temporary because your body takes time to adapt to low-carb diets. Keto diet is really good for physical performance and endurance exercises. Just that let the body get used to the diet for the first few weeks and you'll be amazed by the results later. Myth number 6. You can go on and off the diet and still lose weight. Once you go on keto diet, your body goes into a phase called ketosis, which is true, in which your body uses fat as energy, forming ketones, and you keep losing weight. People think it's okay to be on the diet one day and eat carbs the next day because they don't understand the diet properly and jump into it without consideration. This way you won't reap the benefits of the diet, and if you keep doing this, you'll gain more weight than before. Myth number 7. Keto allows you to eat as much fats as possible. So, excess of anything is always bad. Being on keto doesn't mean you can eat as much fats as possible just because it allows you to. It's always important to count your macros and have a knowledge of how much you eat according to your body. The healthiest way to load up on fats is to limit saturated fats like bacon, meat, butter, cheese, and to fill your diet with heart-healthy unsaturated fats like avocado, olive oil, and flaxseed, along with nuts in moderation. Myth number 8. Fruits and veggies cannot be included in the diet. So, fruits and veggies are sources of carbohydrates. Still, that doesn't mean you should avoid them. In fact, these are important sources of vitamins, antioxidants, and fibers, which help in avoiding constipation, a common keto side effect. Veggies like cauliflower, cucumber, pepper, and broccoli, plus small amounts of fruits like berries such as strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries, which are low in sugar or glycemic index, can be added to the diet. That being said, there are still some healthy foods that are not allowed on the keto diet. So, you'll want to consult the common keto diet food list first. Alcohol consumption on keto is a big no. So guys, this is a good news for y'all. Because beer and wine are generally carbohydrate heavy, but there are still options should you choose to continue drinking alcohol and while going keto. Most liquors like whiskey, rum, gin, and some light beers and dry wine are low to no carbs, which is keto friendly. Alcohol isn't totally out of the question, but you do have to be a little more conscious of what you choose and careful when drinking and going keto together. Keep in mind that your alcohol tolerance will likely be lower while on keto. Myth number 10. Keto diet is not the best diet for fat loss. So a friend comes up to you and says that he or she has lost 5 kgs in a single month with the help of keto diet. But you get all hyped up and start following the same diet, but you don't get the desired result as your friend. So you start doubting yourself or probably start criticizing the diet itself. But you should understand that the best thing to do is to experiment with different diets and find out which is the best diet for you. There are a lot of different diets like paleo diet and intermittent fasting, which could be the right diet for you. So saying this, there is no such thing as the perfect diet for anyone. So that was it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and share this video with your friends, family, and with those who thought that these myths were true. Also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn the notification on so that you'll get posted every time I upload. As always, keep supporting my channel, and if you have any suggestions, give it in the comment section below on which you want me to cover a certain topic. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll meet in the next video. Bye bye.